What's good? What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Monday, December 28th, 2020. So, in Gematria, shooting equals 44. So, in 53 and 170, nigger 60, black people 44, African American 44. So, these are the themes that they will be using in the media. Satan equals 80, Bavarian Illuminati equals 80. So, this is some 80s. So, seeing on CNN, stimulus is here, but there are some big caveats. Because they are taking you to the cleaners. Guys, this is what I'm telling you. The stimulus is just gonna, it's all it is gonna be another stepping stone when they tank everything. They are mocking you, transferring wealth. Everything there is pretty much even more run by this gang now. And they're just giving you these tiny little pieces, amounts of money back here and there to kind of keep you docile, taking you to the cleaners, stealing everything you have, making you think that you're not. President Trump's 11th hour invention against an agreement his administration negotiated didn't help matters. Why are they telling you that? His 11th hour intervention, Donald Trump from the 11th state, pi equals 11, this Saturnian actor. And then the Nashville bomber, of course, he looks some white guy with longer hair. I mean, this is what they always do. Timothy McVeigh, this person, it's the same shit. And they got this black guy talking about it, Jay Wells Jr. That's probably 42 on there or something like that. 59. Oh, ritual sacrifice, 107. Last name is Wells, 28 as well. That 28's in this guy. Bomber 28. You see this? This is by the numbers ritual. That's why they chose J. Wells Jr. to tell you about the Bomber 28. This is how it works. You see this? Bomber 28 in the full reduction. J. Wells Jr. 28. 107. The 28th prime. And Wells is also what? 28. You see how clear this is? You see how we just start the stream and you already see this nonsense? Hey, John Wayne, Adam, Joan, Cincinnati Jack. Yeah, I know I wasn't able to start earlier. I can already tell because unfortunately some people are probably going to miss the stream. Yeah, clear as day, Brick, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Every time we just start the stream up, you see the clear examples. And today is what? Well, this is published the 28th. Today's the 28th, 12/28.
He was present when the bomb went off.
This fucking Don Cochran, this cocksucker. Don Cocksucker, that's what it should be. I want to see what state Tennessee is. I mean, I hope it's not the 28th state. I don't think it is. I don't know why. I just don't think it is. But it could be. We'll see what it is. That's one that I don't know. I think Tennessee isn't Tennessee 16. We do know that Tennessee it's 16. We see how to do the 16th state to do everything by number 16. Admitted to Union 1/6. So I knew Tennessee's. That's why I was like, okay, can't be 28. But Nashville 31. Whoops, spelled it right. It's not 31. It's 39. 102. Probably also why they got this black guy talking to us. Nashville officer, I told myself, stay on your feet, stay alive. I told myself, stay on your feet, stay alive. Equals 148. Again, obviously they're going to do this. Nigger 148 in the Jewish cipher. See, I told myself, stay on your feet, stay alive. 148. Nigger equals 148 in the Jewish cipher. This is what they do. 463, the 90th prime. You know, we're at 90 get 42. Bomber 107, the 28th prime. So this does, again, go with today. Today's day with 17, numerology. 107 is like 17. Bombing 37. Nashville bomb. Whoops. Nashville bomb. They have it here. See, Nashville bomb with the colon. Nashville bomb 53. Talking about it again today with 53 numerology. And then they call this guy a Nashville bomber 157, the 37 prime. And then they give you the three names, obviously Anthony, Quinn, Warner. Because this is, you know, like Time. This is all from Time Warner. CNN's from Time Warner. They're warning you with these false prophecies. We said they will AT&T riddle. This is, you know, AT&T building. See, Anthony Quinn Warner, and he did a bombing at the AT&T building. They just merged with Time Warner. I do get the riddle from these people. This is AT&T's propaganda. Their ritual. J. Wells Jr. If you just joined, today is the 28th. J. Wells Jr. equals 20. I'm not saying this happened today, by the way, but they're putting this out today with this video. And what they do a lot is they'll publish it, you know, yesterday, but then they'll update it today and make sure you see this video. J. Wells Jr. 28, Wells 28, Bomber 28. I'm telling you about this by the numbers. He's 63 years old. A Jesuit order. Yeah, guys, I haven't even covered this yet. But it's good. I like it when we see it, you know, a little later when they have all this stuff come out, because it just, again, there's just more pieces to the puzzle to show you. So what do bombs do? They make an explosion. Explosion 48. You know, hoax 48. 48th minute of the hour. They're using this. Am I calling it the H word? No. I'm just saying words what equal what. And I mean, of course, I'm saying that for YouTube, but you get it. I don't have to tell you what this is. You guys, this is bullshit nonsense from CNN. It's by the numbers. It's put out ritualistically. That should tell you everything. From the authority. Updated at 137. 137. The 33rd prime. Authority 137. Bomb equals 22, I think. Oh, yeah, bomb 22. They have a bombing in Nashville to finish off 2020. And they give you this updated at 2:20. Or excuse me, a 2-minute, 20-second video. Updated at 137. Bombing 37. But you have nothing new here. Hey, Pat Fitz. England's in the house. Nice. It's good, England. Hey, what's good, Nathan? I thought you might not join. I'm glad you did. Likewise to you Ochaye. I know you're waiting for a Nashville bomber. Good to be here. Better than England. Maybe now with all that COVID new strain that's going on. But man, I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time before. I know you're in Canada, so you might even be fine. But I'm telling you, America is going to be, guys, my prediction, and it's probably unfortunately going to come true, that America is going to be the #1 place to not be. And again, from my opinion, I think it's already come true. But I think, like, factually, like, without a shadow of a doubt, it's just going to become the place you do not want to be. I mean, I'm not trying to scare you. I hate being a fearmonger, but that's just where I see everything headed. And look at the people here. That should just explain everything. Yep, learn something new every day. Nice in London. London with the 74. Of course, you know that. Let's go, Jared. So anyone who wanted a Nashville bomber stuff, I mean, what we saw so far is they had this black guy, J. Wells Jr., 28, Bomber 28. Today's 28th. They're telling us about Anthony Quinn Warner, Time Warner, AT&T. They're the same. And just mocking you. Anthony Quinn Warner equals Again, they're always doing this. They are always doing this. Anthony Quinn Warner, 251 to 54 prime. So they're pairing 54 with the 235 and the 91. Why is that important? I don't care how new you are. Look at this. The Society of Jesus is 23591, just like Anthony Quinn Warner, right? Same thing as Society of Jesus. The Society of Jesus, 23591. And then the 251, that's the 54th prime, right? Who is the Society of Jesus? They are the what? Jesuit order. Jesuit order equals 54. 251 to 54 prime. So do you see how the Jesuit order numbers are in the name of their actor, the guy doing this? You know, their mind control patsy, if you want to go down that route. Not that it's ever a bad route to go down. But if you type in Jesuit order, you get Society of Jesus. It's the same thing. This is the gang putting out this crap by the numbers. Anthony. And again, I always point this out. This is anti-white propaganda, race shaming too. Sure, I'm not trying to, again, I'm not trying to say that other races aren't being fucked with or whatever, but I think it needs to be pointed out. It's always the crazy older white guy with the longer hair that's kind of some granite, right? That does these type of things. This is what they're programming. So if you see a white guy like this, you get afraid of them. The Unabomber, this Timothy McVeigh guy, all these people. Oklahoma City. Okay, this guy didn't have longer hair, sure, but still, or they give you this, the shorter hair, kind of skinhead look type of look, the skinny guy. This is what they're always doing. This Eminem looking type of person. And then that's what I'm saying. Because it's always how these people look like. And they use this to program. That's why I call it out. Timothy McVeigh, he looks like Eminem. And what's Eminem? The aggressive, white guy, over the things in his songs, very controversial. This is what they're putting out. And you have, Unabomber. That's the crazy looking guy. It's just all play. See? These are the bombers. Then when you look like some guys like this. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. And then again, these guys okay, Ted Kaczynski, they didn't call him with the three names. But, they love to do the three names. They do it here. Warner 63. Like Jesuit Order 63. Warner 83, 38, 79, 34, like murder. He's here, bombing things. Quinn 60, 30, 70. These are Catholic Church Jesuit numbers. Then Anthony with the death numbers as well. And then Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville. TN, see the sacrifice numbers. Nashville, Tennessee, ritual sacrifice 73. Nashville, Tennessee, that's the 28. Nashville, Tennessee equals 208. Oh, it doesn't have a space there. Nashville, Tennessee, 208. That's the number 28, right? What's 28? Kill 28. Bomber 28. Wells 28. The officer, J. Wells Jr. 28. The violence of the explosion was captured in a Nashville police surveillance video posted to Twitter. So you see this? They're putting this out. The Nashville police, the federal government 85, are putting this out by the numbers on December 27th. They with 79 numerology, Nashville, Tennessee number. No, that was something else. Oh, it's part of this guy's name, Anthony Quinn Warner. Anthony Quinn was an actor agent in the 50s. Wow. And now they're using him again. I'm reading some interesting comments. Do you have to cut your hair now? Oh, definitely not. That's why I would even grow it out more. That's just my thing. Is like I'm all for doing the opposite of the programming. Or so if they're trying to make be the other, look like Eminem and don't be like him, or look like Kaczynski or this guy, but don't be like them. And I know you're not like them because you're not an actor for the federal government. Again, no one does this shit. Guys, I've seen all sorts of white men who look like this in my lifetime. Not a single one of them have done anything like this. Not a single of them harbored any thoughts like this. Sure, I can't read their thoughts, but I mean, you get it. This is programming. This is complete programming. The RV exploded at 6:30 a.m. from an explosion put out by a 63-year-old man. By the numbers. See the firemen here? Because the firefighters are putting this out. No, I'm not making a pun. They're not putting out the fire. They're putting this out. This is their ritual. Their propaganda. And yes, they will eventually put this out once the play is over. Once the photo shoot is over. Look at this building. It's interesting. Looking building right here. Nashville. They have a cage right there, the 11th letter. Also notice how the police arrived on the scene at 5:30, like 53, the 16th prime, Tennessee, the 16th state. Just to easily even find that number in this story from Tennessee is just so obvious. ATF are here. That's what I'm saying, because these people all work together to put this out. That could be as simple as working on. No, pay attention here. Because people don't get this part, and they start saying, well, is everyone involved? Shut the fuck up. Your dumbass goes to work too. You do things on a need-to-know basis. You don't know everything that happens in your corporation, but you still go and slave away for your boss. So why are you going to, make that dumb assumption? No, these could easily be people working on a need-to-know basis, standing here. Maybe their higher-ups told them, something's going on, to look this way, and that's it. Or again, why I think it's just 4 actors, ATF agents, maybe a couple of these people. Maybe to see this guy is probably the actor, the main ATF Mason Jesuit, telling these 3 people just to do this, and they're willing to follow orders. It's not hard to see how these people all, have their own role in this. And that's what they love. I mean, think about it. You have ATF agents just following orders, doing things on a need-to-know basis. It'll even be easier for them to pull this type of shit off. That's how a lot of police is. That's why they have chain of command and subordinates and don't question authority. That's why they teach you this shit. So when you work for these people, you don't question. I believe in Nashville with the 3 pentagrams right there. I believe. No, I don't believe in Nashville. I know Nashville is there. Nashville is a city in Tennessee. I don't believe in it. That's what I'm saying. What you have to believe in Nashville? No, it fucking exists. Does it suck how it exists? Is it some tyrannized place? Stolen from the natives? Yes. But it now exists. It's from the Jesuits. It's from the Catholic Church, Catholicism 112. Xavier Esperanza, thanks, bro. Yeah, see, you guys are good at liking the video. The like to view ratio is good. I think to me it just shows that we attract quality people. You guys come here, you guys like it, you guys stay. Of course, you don't have to remember every single time. If you forget here, that's not a big deal. But I think you guys like the video, which is great, because that's how hopefully it wakes up the YouTube algorithm, so more people see this. More people can see step by, because again, all someone new has to do is see this stream, come here, watch it, and be like, oh, I don't get it. Hey, show me how this is coded. That's what don't y'all sometimes say, hey, show me how this goes, show me that's coded. That might help you see this even more. So it's like, if I'm sitting here, it's like office hours, right? Look at my channel as Gematria Office Hours, where you come and and ask questions if you're having trouble getting that the Jesuit order is putting this out by the numbers. And I will spend as much time as possible to show you. I mean, for example, but I don't spend any time at all. I mean, they're giving you a 1:44 video right here from the Jesuit order. Jesuit order equals 144 and 54 and 63. He's 63 years old. He did the bomb. They're saying it happened at 6:30. And what does his full name equal? 241 to 54 prime. And the numbers for the Jesuit order are all up and down this. In the video, the name of the person, the date it happened. Even because the 27, The Jesuits run Tennessee. I've never been to Tennessee, but I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, they run it. 110%. Oh, but I guess I'm sorry. Tennessee is not supposed to be spelled that way. Yes, because like as a kid, we all grew up saying, "Oh, this is a weird spelling." This is yes. It's not because of the Native Americans. That's the dumbest excuse. The Native Americans didn't use the fucking Latin alphabet. They didn't call it Tennessee. That's not what that shit was called. They do this to get the Gematria, to get everything working perfectly for the riddles. There's probably something very, esoteric why there is two N's, two S's, and two E's. 222. Order out of chaos. Look at these 6 agents here. National police officers describe Christmas morning explosion in their own words. See, these pieces of shit give you some propaganda. I just want to see the black guy's name. This might be Jay Wells, though. The guy we saw up there. Updated at 12:58. Freemasonry 58. Christmas 38. This is on Christmas morning. But again, I was talking about that when I talked about the 27th. That was the date that the police had that tweet. That's what I was doing. Cause I figured I knew this happened before yesterday. But again, if they're tweeting things on certain dates, I'm gonna look at the date they're talking about something. So look, they're using that same minute 44-second video in this piece. Tyler Llewellyn was the first to arrive. So this guy was the first to arrive. Is he gonna be Jesuit encoded? The first to arrive. Look at this black Breonna Taylor bust vandalized in Oakland, California. So I think that's the next video. That's by the numbers. Oakland 58. You think about Oakland. I hope you get it. Black Panther Party, Huey P. Newton, Oakland, California. And we have a Black Lives Matter ritual in Oakland, California. We're gonna look. See,
are looking for whoever vandalized.
Oh, come on, man!
Breonna Taylor
with a 32-second video. We're gonna watch this video, but this is complete garbage, guys. Again, it's just about knowing a little bit of history. Because again, I don't know all my history. I don't remember all, but I know Oakland connects to the Black Panthers because it connects to that Huey P. Newton. Oakland equals 58, like Huey P. Newton. These are one of the classic riddles Zach was pointing out around the time of that Super Bowl where Cam Newton with the Black Panther inside the helmet, that against the white Broncos. It was that whole riddle. Huey P. Newton. Cam Newton, Huey P. Newton, Black Panthers, you get it? Both connected by number 58. This is an actor, died in Oakland, California. See this? This is where the Black Panther Party is from. And in Oakland now, they have a Black Lives Matter bust of Breonna Taylor being vandalized by the numbers, and then they give you a 32-second video, Negro 32. Again, guys, this should show you how rampant this coding is. It is so easy to get distracted immediately because they keep pumping out this by-numbers propaganda. I'm trying to still talk about this Nashville incident, but we see this video now, and bam, another riddle right here. I'm sent to emphasize. You can't say, how am I seeing things? No, it's so fucking easy to see. How can you struggle seeing how they're putting these riddles out? I don't care how long I've been doing this. That's not the point. It's the same thing. Pay attention then. This Negro 32. These are patterns everyone in the fucking community talks about every single day. Negro 32. Huey P. Newton. Again, 1258. Oh no, this is the Nashville explosion. It would have been nice if they had a post about that, because I don't want to link this 58 to the Breonna Taylor. This is just the next video of the carousel. I'd rather look at the actual piece this was published in, because we're on this video. But I see it because I was going to decode this guy's name, but now I'm thinking, okay, I want to see when that was vandalized from when Breonna Taylor was killed. But this guy's full name equals 239 to 52nd prime. 751, the 133rd prime. See, 133, 52. Government 133 and 52. They're putting the numbers for the government inside this. 133, 52. This is an agent for the government. This is propaganda from the government. Ritual. Government 133, 52. But this guy's just named Tyler. You can do officer too, but I pretty much just do the full title and just the name. Tyler Well. And look at this crap. This is Tennessean Crap. The first guy to show up, his name equals 53. We already predicted all this numerological patterns because we fucking said beforehand. Look, every time I do this research, I say all the time, we're doing research for the future. We're doing this stuff now because these things will come up again and again, and we'll be well-versed in the numbers they use. And we spend like a good chunk of that time looking at Tennessee, 16, how to do things by number 16 all up and down. And now here's the next ritual from Tennessee by the number 16. We have Tyler Llewellyn, the first officer to arrive on the scene. His name equals 53, the 16 prime. Again, Tennessee is the 16th state. His name equals 161, like civil rights. Like 16 and 61, you know, the 16. But the 53 to 16 prime, civil rights, 64, 161, 163 to 38 prime. I might even the civil rights part, I might fully influence seeing it. It has that pattern, but they might be using it for something else. Officer Brenna Hosey. That's what she is, a fucking hosey. Hoeing for the fucking Catholic Church. Fucking National Police Department. Her 107 name, too, with the officer. That's what they called her. But Brenna Hosey, 63, 54. Look at this. Jesuit Order, 54, 63. These people are just puppets. You know, 63, like how old the guy is. Hosey, 27, 36, 63. Okay, I mean, it's just crap. It's complete garbage. Left to right. So this the only reason I clicked on this was to see, yeah, Officer James Wells. So I didn't do James Wells though. They call him James Wells here. All I did was Wells. James Wells Jr. was on his shirt. I didn't do James Wells. Oh, look at that. 47. Like policeman, like cop. 61, 119, 151, the 36 prime, you know, races and numbers, black 29. Vatican numbers, Vatican 47, 119. Amanda Topping. Like, fucking pizza? Oh, God. Amanda Topping. Michael Sippos. This is the first guy in the scene. Tyler Llewellyn. And then, of course, we can't end this without Timothy Miller. You know, Miller equals 33. I think Tim's 42. I don't know what Timothy is. Oh, 38. I believe in English, right? It's like literally saying, it's like saying I believe in English. I mean, believing is just so silly. What's not to like? What you mean? I mean, about the stream? Yeah, it's always good stuff. What's not to like about Tennessee? The government, the people who run the show. And you can probably say that about any state. More chance of waking the dead than some people. Exactly. You really are. I mean, you do have a better chance of finding some sort of, like, you know, yeah, some sort of animancy or some shit. You know, and figuring that out. I mean, I think you have more success with that, to be honest. The new Songbird movie is out at 33 seconds. They said COVID-23 has its 56% mortality rate. Wow, another 56. All in the movies. Topping cop, as in she's a top in relationships, right? That's probably what they're fucking mean too. You know, especially the Jesuit order. It's just the stuff that they're always pointing out. Oh my God, man. The outcome justifies the deeds, guys. They love us. They just want to kill God for us. That's all. It's to help us, right? So people, I mean, people really think this government tyranny is actually doing something. And it's not. Not at all. So we're moving as quickly as we can. I'm sure that's encoded. I mean, if it's not encoded and I don't see anything, it's whatever. But I think there's just going to be Jesuit order numbers. Yep, see? There's going to be Jesuit order numbers. Jesuit order equals 144. We're moving as quickly as we can. 144. Again, the odds of this is extremely low for me to just blindly guess. Jesuit Order 144. So tell me again, how am I making this up? I'm telling you specifically before we calculate it, what number the highest statistical probability of seeing is just four out of technically 4 out of infinity, because everything to you is infinity, everything to you is anything out of anything. If that's how you fucking think, then yes, I have to use infinity for that type of analysis, because if anything works, that's what you have to use. But since I'm gonna cut you some slack and not make the equation fucking impossible for you to comprehend, what's to even do out of fucking 1,000? Which again, very conservative. Out of 500, out of fucking 300, I mean, look at the odds of that, and we still get one. It is impossible for this to happen as much as it does. That's the point. Even if this is the one time it was coincidence, okay, but what about the other days this happens? You can't call those all coincidences when you do it every single day. There's a pattern. A pattern does form, and then there's something to the pattern. Patterns don't just happen statistically like that without external influence. I mean, I just explained to you right now in a couple minutes why you can't deny this, why it's impossible to deny it. That's why you truly are dumb. I mean, when Zach says it, he's not mincing words. You truly are just dumb and retarded if you don't get what's going on here. I mean, you have to be. You can't. It's undeniable. I mean, it really is. It's as deniable as 1 + 1 is 2. And again, I'm not trying. Binary. People try all this garbage play. Like, shut up. It's stupid. When someone says that, they literally mean you take one thing. You have one thing. There are what? There are literally two things. Stop getting all philosophical. And again, because if you're gonna go that way, I'll go that way on you all day long, and I'll do anything I want to you, and you can't do shit about it. Because I'm like, it's philosophical. Well, actually, yeah. So you can't just use that shit when it only applies to you. 1 + 1 literally is fucking 2. If you cannot see that, it's because you're mentally retarded. Period. And in Gematria, how this proves this shit every day is the same concept, the same strength. I literally hear God, because this is from the Society of Jesus. They're playing God. Look at this. The Society of Jesus 91. I literally hear God. This is from the Society of Jesus 91. They're playing God over your lives. I literally hear God 181, the 42nd prime. Let's see if that black guy said this. What was? But 91, like the Society of Jesus. Again, I'm going to sit here and painstakingly explain to you all of these patterns because then you'll fucking get it. There's no way you can't. It's not ignorant, arrogant to say. It's just mathematically factual. I know for a fact if you deny it, you're stupid. And again, here's the thing with that. Other people who put out this work, especially Zach's work, he's been doing it since 2013 for 7 years. If you've been seeing any of his content for how long he's been putting this out and you don't get it now, you're fucking dumb. How can he have blog posts, books, videos, streams every single day? You have his fucking phone number. You have his private number because he gave that out. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna tell you, but he gave that out in the stream. He gave out his other numbers. You have 2 of his fucking numbers. He always has to debate, and you can't even intellectually engage him to really see for yourself. He's an open book, and you don't even want to take the effort to do that. Yet you want to sit around and be on the fence and say, "Well, no, it's because you're dumb." That's it. Period. Accept it. Life's not fair. It's never fucking fair. Not everyone is born not fucking retarded. Sorry. Christmas will never be the same. And it's not about being born. I mean, some people just have shitty experiences, but too bad. That's just how God did it to you. But you can't be a victim and say, well, I'm stupid. No. You can snap out of it. Christmas will never be the same with the 308. Christmas equals 38. And of course, we have this another 160, the 16 with this Tennessee crap, this 119. But Christmas, 38. See that? 61. Reflection of what? 16. That's what they have, the 16 here. 308. They put the Christmas pattern in this. They are using art, doing it with the Gematria. Again, death, killing, murder, 38. RIP, 38. Hey, what's good, Itachi? You wish you could skip your golf match to watch this. Jesuit order number is watch. Yeah, I'll never be like this. Exactly. Called it out. I would say 1.5 times, because the second time I said, oh, it's all from the Society of Jesus, bam, 91. But again, guys, I shouldn't have to call anything out. Again, I do that for the extreme skeptics, but those guys are fucking dumb. You know, if you say this is what happens every fucking time, this is what the most saturation is going to be. It doesn't matter if I called it out or not. I already said this. And if by golf, if you're, oh yeah, you're actually playing golf. Not, oh man, it's nice in Florida. You should be out enjoying shit. I mean, I'd rather be out playing golf too than looking at this bullshit propaganda. But you know, this shit has to be exposed. And you know, there's replays. And Natachi, look at Natachi. What did you miss? You missed Chris this equaling 308 and 160 like Christmas is 3861. You missed this equaling 91 like Society of Jesus. You missed this equaling 144 like Jesuit Order. And then with Sergeant Miller 33. Okay, every time you look at police, garbage, nonsense from the gang, it is the same exact numbers with these same pieces of shit police with the masonry numbers in their name. And they put these stupid fucking headlines here with the Jesuit Order numbers. It's the same fucking thing. So go enjoy golf. You know, no point missing golf to look at the Jesuits put the same goddamn shit every single time. The thing is, you fucking get it. You get what these people are doing, and you're taking steps to do things. You're actually doing something about it. So you should be playing golf. You gotta de-stress from all this garbage. But these other fucking idiots who are playing golf right now who don't know anything about this, no, they're asking to be here right now. They need to be sitting here learning this shit. It's like, you know, you can't go for recess if you can't do your fucking handwriting. That was me all the time. My handwriting was so bad, it still is. Kept in for recess all the time. Had to fucking do all this cursive garbage. You know, school, tyranny. It's all dumb, but still, it's the same thing. It's like, man, fuck going outside if you can't fucking see what's going on in front of your face. This is Llewellyn. Especially that was Jay Wells, but it's not. This is at 181. I think it's finally time to go to that Breonna Taylor, Oakland. I mean, I just want to see when that happened. It won't take long. Police investigating smashed, vandalized Breonna Taylor sculpture in Oakland. Breonna Taylor bust, and you know, bust. And I wanted to see what bust equals. I don't know if I've seen this word before. It probably feels like it's going to equal some, you know, 32, 42, 59, but it might not. Okay, no, it's not. I don't even know why, but it doesn't. Again, that's fine. What does it equal? 17, 46, you know, sacrifice. This is for this. Here's what they're doing here. They always do this. Whenever they murder someone and they have something else come up later for them, then you usually find these sacrifice patterns. Sacrifice 62, 46, 28, 17. Sacrifice, bust. That's what we had. We had that wasn't a championship ring with Kobe. Oh well, yeah, Kobe being Bryant in '82, 179, like the 41st prime. Ritual Sacrifice 107. But I think there was even something else they were doing, some other tribute thing. I don't know if it's an amethyst. But they just used like the sacrifice numbers. But here, you know, nigger, LeBron James. You see the pattern changes. We're not talking about the Kobe Bryant. You get LeBron James 42 numbers. I mean, but anyway, I don't want to just get fucking videos. Taylor was. What has happened? HuffPost, oh yeah, they'll tell us when, of course. HuffPost, you know, they're not gonna skip, guys. HuffPost is, you know, they love Black Lives Matter, look, Black voices. What does this even equal? Probably, I hope it's not something racist, but it probably is gonna be. I mean, look at that shit. Nigger 102. Look at this crap. Black voices 102 like nigger, 48 like nigger, race war 69, slaves, Tuskegee 38, 39, excuse me, 39. See this? I'm not making this up. Black voices 102. Nigger 102, and that's what HuffPost. You know, there's this, you know, liberal. Oh, Black Lives Matter. Because if you walk inside HuffPost headquarters, they'll all love Black Lives Matter. Oh, God forbid you even say anything about black people. I mean, literally, if you work for HuffPost and you said even on Twitter how Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization, you'll get fired. Like, it's that type of place. Honestly, at Fox News too, though, they would, just to show it's all run by the same gang, and it doesn't matter what side you're on, right? Should be picking sides anyway. But you see this. Black Voices 102. Right there. See, again, you see how you can just accurately guess what they're going to do all the time with extremely high accuracy, with at the very least, a 90% win rate? And active racism. We get the Black Man 51, Conspiracy 51, 123, but then the Nigger N60, but Nigger 60, Death 228, of course Jesuit 84. They put Peace right here next to Breonna Taylor. Peace. Oh yeah, of course, because Nigger 30. You see this? Nigger 30, Black Man 21, Nigger 42, Deflection 24. And they have that right next to Breonna Taylor. That's what they're calling her. See? This equals 30, like Jesuit, like Nigger, and they have her right here. She's blowing some bubbles. Don't tell me Bubble. I think Bubbles actually has some back. I hope I'm wrong. I always hope I'm wrong. Oh yeah, Bubbles. Perfect. It's actually better. It really is. No 42, no 59, but it's even better. Racism 63, 27, race 18, 27. That's why. Racism. See? Racism and Bubbles. Look at this overlap. 63, 45, 27, and then race 18. This is how they do it. I'm not kidding. See? Race 18, 27. That's why she's blowing bubbles and they come out to say, what? Peace, like 30, like Nigger. It's sick. It's a sick riddle from the gang. That's what this is. Sick. Sick and saved. If I really cared, I could do it without the play button, but no, we can at least know it's from a video from this gang. It's just sick. People need to understand the sickness of these riddles. Because you have to understand, these people don't care. Unbelievable. And again, it's a 32-second video, Negro 32. They call it a sculpture here, but they call it a bust with the sacrifice, the sculpture. So I think to really help this out, this will be really helpful, because I want to know if they use other words that have the same pattern, or they use sculpture, because sculpture has, race, nigger, negro, and they use another outlet to be able to code that as well. See, racism 3645. Like sculpture. So that's why I'm thinking you can use this to do racism, but they can also give you sacrifice numbers. It'll just be one of the two. It'll be racism, nigger, negro, or sacrifice, death, killing, murder. It'll be nothing else besides the Jesuit order. That'll be it. And so those three concepts. And no, those three concepts don't have the numbers all up and down. Sure, you can get Kentucky 47. I'm thinking like that too, but. Oh, it was smashed on Saturday. Guys, Black Lives Matter did this. 100%. This is from Black Lives Matter. That's why you should stop supporting them. So this happened on the 331st day of the year. That's a 67 prime, but sacrifice 67. And then Breonna Taylor. Just look her up on Wikipedia, because I always forget the day this happened. I should remember though. I mean, it wasn't like some major day. I know, Memorial Day was George Floyd. March 13th. Oh. March 13th, 2020 till Saturday. March 13th, 2020. Saturday was the 26th. Day after Christmas. 288. 41 weeks in one day, Assassin 411. $289 days. That's not even a prime. So I just said 288. And I know that's connected to Jesuits, but I really think there's something more to that. I think that's probably the main thing that I have to look more into. Even this, so. And I like how straightforward this is, because there's nothing else I can do. You could do it to the 1-year anniversary of her death. I mean, might as well. But I think that Assassin 411 is important, very important. See that a lot with these, ritualistic killings. Also, how it's 77 days from the upcoming anniversary, and it happened. It was 77, or they smashed the sculpture, and it was 77 numerology. Smashed 78 days. Jesuit 78. Black 11 weeks. Kentucky doesn't have any of these numbers. So we're going to have to start doing Breonna Taylor. She's 26. They did the smashing at 26. Breonna Taylor 71, or excuse me, not 71, 61, 74. Taylor 71. These are African American numbers. 71. Breonna 33. Her initials 220, like Negro 22. Let's just see what Kentucky equals. I know it's 47 with the K exception. So, you know, of course, Black Lives Matter, Black 106. That's why they use Kentucky. Black 106. Yeah, Lives Matter. So Black 106, right? And Lives Matter. Then becomes 106 also when you reduce. That's why I call it this. This is a contrived name. That's what I'm saying. I mean, again, if you're not like, I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm just gonna it has to be said. If you're intelligent enough, then this alone should prove that Black Lives Matter is a contrived organization from the gang. You shouldn't need to see anything else. You shouldn't need anyone to explain anything to you or break anything down for you. You shouldn't. You should understand that black equals 106, and then conveniently, because again, you only need to need one auxiliary example. Obama releasing The Promised Land, or A Promised Land, his book, 106 days from his birthday. And there's plenty more 106s they do, but just that one, that's another one. So, Black 106, that happened. And then what happens when you add Lives Matter? Black Lives Matter, now it's 106 when you take this reverse ordinal and reduce each letter to single digit. So for them to preserve this number, to get everything working like this, and you see how they use this number again and again, it should be clear that they created this gang. I mean, this is before you even see all the atrocities they put in the media. Like, that's why you immediately hear Black Lives Matter. This is garbage. This is a terrorist organization. It's domestic terrorism. I mean, technically it's domestic because I don't really see Black Lives Matter garbage happening anywhere else in the world. Wasn't there some shit in France though? They have done it. They have done. It's not on the big of a scale. So, because I know it's worldwide. I know they did the marches, the protests. So I guess it is because that's terrorism in itself. So it's global terrorism, but it's also domestic, mainly. But I don't think the source matters. I mean, global domestic is from the Jesuits. Doesn't matter. The memification, because her death is a fucking meme. All these deaths are fucking memes. Sorry, they fucking are. Turning Breonna Taylor into a meme risks turning the conversation around what justice looks like for her into a temporary fad. That's what it always is. All of these deaths are temporary fucking fads. Trayvon Martin, temporary fad. Michael Brown, temporary fad. Philando Castile, especially, temporary fad, because nobody even mentions them. Even the protesters, maybe because his name is hard to say, because it's not really. You know, but these same idiots will go out and buy Castile soap. Yeah, I'm not saying anything wrong about that. It's the same type of name. But Breonna Taylor, meme. Things are all memes. Drink water, use seasoning, and arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor. It's just stupid. One, you don't need seasoning, and even water. I mean, I think I tell all the time how they preach drinking water in America, especially. I don't think it's healthy. Drinking all that water, all that poison water, especially. I should just again. How am I supposed to believe when you put your hands in water, it dries them out? Because it does. They go wrinkly. Like, I think too much water, because for how cells work with osmosis, I don't see how drinking all that water is good. It's make you feel bloated. And you have to wonder why they preach drinking so much water after putting all the content in the water, all the garbage. It makes so much sense. I know some people swear by water. You know, I get it, but I'm sorry. It's just, especially in this nation, as I really specifically talking about. I think it's a giant scam. And then look at they're selling you bottled water and this type of water and all this type of water, all these plastic bottles, all this plastic shit in the water, plastic particles, and then fuck up the birth, make these babies being born with all these health issues. None of this stuff is an accident. A recreational vehicle. I remember exactly the code this on his decoding this. I was gonna do that too, just to show you guys what he showed. Because equals, see, it equals something really parallel to this riddle. I forgot what the other piece was. I know this equals 112 like Catholicism. This is 185. Probably think the location that happened or something, but please just go check out his work. Go check out his channel if you guys haven't seen it already. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. Gematria Effect News, is the place to be for Gematria and all things truth. I mean, what where else would you be? High impact dicks, because that's all he does. He slaps you in the face with his his thing, because he knows it's all he does. I mean, think about it. He just gives you garbage. So in
terms of what?
Tells you shit you already know, and then takes your money, gives you cheap things, and he just profits off you. Doesn't spread this. Sorry, I'm gonna say it. Anyone who doesn't advance this research, especially with a platform, they're doing the entire world a disservice. They're not helping anyone. They're keeping everyone stuck and feeling like they have no power, making them feel like they're fucking victims. That's what I see that shit doing. This shit is part of the solution, absolutely. I mean, nothing out there proves what's going on as much as this does, and that's just a fact. And the fact that people don't understand that, I don't know what to say. I'm about to be done here soon. I think we can do like 5-10 minutes left on this. I mean, look at this. Blackish. I understand we're talking about black people. That's why I'm so glad we talk so much about Breonna Taylor, too, because it just fits the fucking title. Blackish creator Kenya Barris seeks Tro against her sister. Stay away from my kids. Racism 36. 1036. Kenya Barris. Black. I mean, come on. One more time. Today is what? 44 numerology. 44 life lesson number. Black people 44. Nigger 60. That's why literally I put that. Racism 60, 3663. It wasn't even this 363, but it was but that's part of it. I'm telling you right now, it's part of it. But it's 60 and 44. Again, black people 44 in the septenary cipher, African American 44, nigger 60, and see that date numerology. Look what we get. First thing in TMZ, blackish, and then 2 black actors right here. Every time that's in my title, we prove it. I would say 95% of the time. I could say maybe 1 or 2 times we had to struggle a couple times. But most of those times have been it. And there's even been times where, remember, the entire front page is black person in the main story, black person in the side story, black person in the other side story. You scroll down, another black person, you scroll down, another black person. It's just like, they make it so obvious most of the days. Like, imagine if 500,000 people were just like understanding this. I mean, it's just so dumb how YouTube is trying their best to use these people against us. That's why I keep going. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna have these other channels fuck this community up, or YouTube themselves. Claretta Street, written by Colette Barris. 33 initials. Claretta Street. Claretta's pricing 42.59. I mean, oh, it's not. Okay, the one time Claretta is 136, like they update this at. Claretta Street. So we have the 167, the 39 prime against slaves, the plural slaves 39, Tuskegee 39, MLK, Malcolm X both dying at 39, 211 to 47 prime. Yeah, whenever the chat has to load, I know I've been away for too long. He did it on 12/17 Friday. Oh, you guys talking about something else? Yeah, glad you guys like the content. Hey, Gnostic Knowledge. 5 people still alive who were told they had COVID, and 1 person who died murdered by the numbers. Her name was Jackie Showers. Jackie Showers. Again, it sounds like some person they would target. Look at that. Oh my, guys, are you seeing this? Her name equals 56. Guys, this might be a clue. That if your name equals 56 and you get sent to the hospital for this type of shit, they might be like, oh, this person, put them on the ventilator, right? And make sure they don't get off it. Like, it might just be shit like that. Society of Jesus 5679, coronavirus 56, the big 56 number. Jesus Christ 146. That doesn't name a black woman. It might not be, but regardless, Jesus Christ numbers 56, like coronavirus, like Society of Jesus, like Dr. Anthony Fauci 56. Or no, not Dr. Anthony Fauci, just Anthony Fauci 56. And look at this comment. I know 5 people still. This is from Gnostic Knowledge. I know 5 people still alive who were told they have COVID, and one person who died, murdered by the numbers. Her name was Jackie Showers. So the 5 people alive and the one person died. Jackie Showers, 56. I really think she was targeted. Could that be coincidental? Yeah, sure. There's room for that to be coincidental. There's room for that to just have happened. That it could have been someone else who died in this. But again, we're talking about COVID-19 deaths. You know, I'm gonna be a bit suspicious. If we're talking about just people being in a car accident or something, sure, it's different. Adam Lastman, last time you had the flu was back in 1982. Chills, nothing since. Yep. They told us from I haven't had the flu and I don't remember when. It's been a while too. I mean, I don't get sick. And the thing is, I try to stay away from all this shit. All these people getting sick all the time, well, they're also the ones taking the vaccines and then wondering why they're sick. Ochai says they told us from the very beginning, CDC, Health Canada, the vast majority of people who come into contact with COVID-19 will experience nothing. If you get sick, 2 to 3 days to flu-like symptoms. Yep. So they're literally telling you that there's nothing going on, and it's probably just the normal flu like it always is. That's why the flu numbers have a record low. Why do you think they're at a record low? Again, those regular. I'm sure I know all the numbers are bullshit, but I think it's still like what, zero-sum game. If there's flu season every single year, and then guys, I'm gonna make this I'm gonna make this an hour stream no matter what. I'm gonna be done by an hour on the dot. But I think it's been an excellent stream. So glad I have work to do right after. But it's been an excellent stream. No one likes the truth, scared of it, exactly. Jackie's a pseudonym for yellow. Wow, like yellow fever. That's what I was kind of thinking real quick, but interesting. Yeah, I think I might just sit in the chat for like 3 minutes then. I mean, why look at anything else? So we didn't get any shootings today, I guess. That's probably the what we didn't get. I'm not gonna erase it. I'm not gonna do that. Only if I need to fit something else in that's really worth it, I will. But I want you to see the days that I call something out that's not here. Again, it's a statistical analysis because that also again I use the word also because it's already been ultimately proved. I'm just trying to use every So we do have death, death, kill. I was talking about that. Nick McGlashan, Deadliest cast member, dies at 33. So this is gonna be our last thing. So he didn't die in a shooting, I don't think, because it's not black, especially. British tourists fled Swiss ski resorts. 19 products on Amazon under 15 that editors swear by. Fuck your editors. Fuck them. If they swear, but no, fuck them. If you're an editor for CNN, fuck you. Look at Joe Biden with this like origami looking mask. I'm not saying that's what they're doing. That's what it looks like to me. I'm not calling it origami at all. It's funny. There's a Japanese ad right here too. On top of that, see, guys, this is what I call coincidence. Like people say, there's no such thing as coincidence. I mean, I can see the explanation depending on how you explain it, but I think it's from a very layman term. Like I think there is. Like I think it's coincidental that there's this ad written in Japanese here with a camera, and then we have Joe Biden holding a mask, and it to me at least looks like some kind of origami folding paper. Like I think it's coincidence. I don't think there's anything related to this, even organically in the universe. I don't even think there's connection. I just think it just happened to be there, just happened to work this way. Interesting. Is there a possibility that if there was a possibility, it's not coincidence, of course. I mean, everyone's CNN, of course, but again, I was using deductive reasoning, looking at the sources, seeing how it's just an ad, and it's not. I know it's not just an ad, but again, I give these way less weight because it's not published propaganda straight from CNN. Your ad's gonna be different than mine. This is how you gotta think things through. Because if you think things through this way, then it becomes without a shadow of a doubt how garbage all this crap is. Durant with a 7, Steph Curry with the number 30. I think it's connected to that number. No, it's 31. Isn't this guy? I swear to God, I'm not gonna look him up. His Oracle connection, Oracle 54, like his name, plays in Oracle Arena. That's like one of the few things I know about him. But I think let me just stay on topic. Let's look at Nick McGlashan, Deadliest catch member, dies. So we don't have the shooting. So we technically had the shooting because of the Breonna Taylor thing. But to me, again, that was on the second video. I'm being fair. I don't think we talked about any shooting today. We talked about the bombing. You know what I mean? So there's none. And even on TMZ, there's none. Doesn't mean there's not going to be any. We haven't seen much. I'm just being transparent. So when I say that I have a 90% success rate doing this, we can quantify it. We can see, okay, literally 90% of the time, at least, these things are here. And guys, I guarantee you they're going to talk about some shooting. They're going to, put it out later. Again, it's only 3 p.m. Lori Laughlin's free, released from prison. Yeah, so maybe later, we'll see it, but no obvious shooting. That's fine. I mean, someone here dying at 33, you guys still say is all bullshit now? I mean, come on. Deadliest catch. So I'm gonna speed run through this. Time and date. Deadliest catch, 84, like Jesuit, 51. Nick McGlashan. Here he has some crabs right here. Oh, Crab 84. See? Crab 84, 30 like Jesuit. Like his name. Well, not his name, but Deadliest Catch 84. Crab 84. See how they're even doing this? Again, they could be catching anything. It's called Deadliest Catch. Could be catching literally any aquatic, animal. And he's giving you a crab, which has 84 Gematria. And he's wearing, look what he's wearing. The red and black Jesuit order colors. You even have this orange 33 behind him. Orange 33. He dies at 33. Nick McGlashan has appeared in Deadliest Catch since 2013. Death 213. Nick McGlashan. Died in Nashville. He's dying in Nashville a few days after the bombing. You see this? They have a bombing in Nashville from the Jesuits. Now Deadliest Catch 84. Bombing. No cause of death was given. They probably say it's COVID or something. Or they might not have been suicide, especially with this 1947 right here about Sacrifice 86. 2 of Nick's aunts were also crabbers. See, crabbers. This guy's a crab industry. Crab 84. See, that was before reading it. Again, you just look at the picture. He's holding a bunch of fucking crabs. Crab 84, 30. Jesuit 84, 30. See what I'm saying? Right after the Jesuit explosion, the bombing. Explosion, Jesuit have the overlap too. So Nick McGlashan, 74, like killing. 61, use of Jesus numbers, killing 115, 74. McGlashan, 33, dying at 33. McGlashan, 48, updated at 1248. You see, McGlashan, 33, 48. They sneak the numbers of the Gematria in here. We're using the 4. Yeah, I'll keep the single reduction up. With the S, you need this. You don't need it. You don't need anything here besides really the 4 reduction. But you know what I mean? It helps you see the rules. So McGlashan dying at 33, updated at 1248. You see, I was about to end the stream. We see this, and we're just going again. We're seeing more by the numbers. Even his 45 initials, they bring them to 45 NM. Maybe we'll see if the 457 is something too. Nick McGlashan, the 88 prime is the 88 prime number. Because NMG Neil McGlashan or Nick McGlashan. Hey, real quick, how many days he died from his birthday? So I think you should do this from the main character in that show. The producer, stuff like that. Like I think they're singing. I know they're singing this up more than what I'm going to show you. Like when's the next season? See, April 14th, the 16th season. You see this shit? Tennessee is a 16th state. This guy dies in Nashville. Right? By the numbers. He dies in Nashville. Tennessee. During their 16th season. Or at least after the 16th season. See, 16 seasons. We had Nashville, Tennessee with the explosion. Now this guy dies in Nashville. After 16 seasons of the show. So I think over against Deadliest Catch. The death of Nick McGlanish. Is it McGlanish or McGlashan? God damn. I mean, honestly, at this, I don't know, man. Because something CNN does just completely just throw you off. Yes, McGlashan, not McGlanish. What are they coding in this one? Of course, McGlashan, 78 like Jesuit. I mean, but you see how this makes more sense? The name that CNN is giving us is the 33 like it dies at the 48. So you can tell maybe they're making a mistake. Death 228. The death of Nick McGlanish 228. It makes you wonder, is this the algorithm doing this, or is this them mocking us? Died on December 27th. It's almost honestly like I don't even want to trust this, but it makes sense. I mean, I think they get the date right at least. What's December 27th? Killing 43, murder 79. I should fishing equals fishing. The Jesuit order numbers. The Jesus Christ always fishing, or at least his comrades always fishing. He had long struggled with addiction to drugs and alcohol. Alcohol 33. I think drugs also 33. See, drugs 33. Alcohol equals 33. And 30, like drugs. Like what? Crab. Crab farmer, crab fishing. That's the whole algorithm behind him and his family, the crabs. Crab 30. Drugs. Alcohol 30. 33 as well. And he's only at 33. They say he has drugs and alcohol. You see this? Always ritual. Always riddle from this gang. Always murder by numbers. He had a serious fall on the deck of Summer Bay, but it is unknown if either of these causes led to his death. Summer Bay is probably the name of the ship. Summer Bay with the look fishing. Fishing 117. See, I was like, oh, I want fishing equals 117, 72, 36, and 45. Like Summer Bay. Unbelievable. They're fishing boats. This is a play. The entire show is completely contrived and scripted by the Jesuit order, by the Central Intelligence Agency 117. The Jesuit order is the biggest and best intelligence agency in the entire world. Maybe even in the universe. These people could have intergalactic fucking partnerships and that we have no idea about. I mean, literally, these people are that sophisticated. And you see what they are doing. This is insane. This is I call it an educated speed run, because a real speed run is I wouldn't even barely be talking. You know, I wouldn't put anything in a calculator. But it's just me going as fast as possible to show you this. And then when he died, the sixth season premiered April 14th and 144. See, Jesuit order 144. 14/4 is when the 16th season premiered on April 14th, 144. And you'll kill 44. When you read up 44, you get 144. Time 144. That's also did with 38 numerology, death, killing, murder 38. And then finally, from there, I hate to say finally because I know there's more here, but I really want to wrap this up. April 14th till the 27th. And it'll probably be some death, killing, murder, Jesuit, sacrifice numbers. Look at this shit. Sacrifice numbers. Blood sacrifice 257. He dies 257 days from the premiere of season 16 in Tennessee, the 16th state. Oh my goodness. Notice I'm not saying no, I'm not trying to guess or figure anything out. I'm showing you piece by piece how they're using this Gematria, using these exact numbers, blood sacrifice 257, and throwing that here in the death of this person. 257 days from the 16th season premiere, he dies in Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, a couple days out after the bombing of Christmas 38, like death, killing, murder. This is unbelievable. Which means this comes out doesn't come a span of 37 weeks. So I see that's 37. I know what bombing 37. I think there's even more here then. So I'm going to call that out too. So I think that's a perfect way to end it. I'm adding this to the title. And here's another good-ass video showing you exactly what these people are fucking doing. And too easy. Yeah, temporary fad. That's what this shit is. All these things are. Even this Deadliest catch death. Temporary fucking fad. Deadliest catch death. I think let's do that. Hey, Maritime Slave. I'm literally about to end right now. I mean, alright. Guys, I'll try to do like a 5-minute encore. That's the best I could do. Hey, Nikki. But this encore might not even happen. You say one thing to zombie types, Georgia Guidestones. They'll be like, oh, it's conspiracy. They'll call that conspiracy theory. Although they're sitting right there. They'll call anything conspiracy theory. Anything that they don't hear on the TV or is conspiracy theory. Anything that they don't hear on the TV or it's in a piece of entertainment. Because I was going to say from the video game, but it's like, no. When you hear it from the video game, it's then conspiracy theory that could be happening. It's just so stupid. That's just a game, man. And they're telling you, or it's fear mongering, or they're telling you this in the movie, the game, to warn you to not do this. That's what my friend literally told me. Have you seen this movie? Where I forgot what movie he used, but you know, yeah. Oh no, he told me about 1984. He said like the people who went against the government got killed. It's like yeah, it's called fear mongering. They're telling you that so you don't do anything. You're sitting here falling for it. It's just like, come on, man. This is why they're controlling people. At least I'm glad. The thing is, at least I'm glad he got it. I mean, he does kind of get like, you know, that these things do appear in things. He just doesn't. He reads it the wrong way. He reads it out of fear instead of out of abundance. Out of like, yeah, well, okay, well, don't fall for that. The game I like this 2.5 minutes. I will play this if I have time, which I think I might. And then Leper Messiah is this LeBron James, which that might even take longer because I mean I could literally spend an entire week talking about LeBron James. And again, let us sink in. I don't watch him. I don't care about. I can even barely tell you anything he's done in his games besides lie to you and deceive you. But we could look him up, spend an entire week decoding him and going back and seeing what he's doing. I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's that coded.
I want to ask you also about a very important
So
issue.
look at the first thing I'm going to do. Look at the first thing I'm doing. So I see a 224. I see news and shit. So I'm going to scroll down and see the source. Okay, I see this guy. So I think this is irrelevant. 1 second, guys. I'm going to do a sound check anyway.
Of vaccine hesitancy. Even folks who get most of their vaccines normally might be hesitant about these vaccines because they were developed so quickly. What do you tell those folks who might be saying, well, I'm going to wait a few months before I get this one?
I would tell them I wish that the situation was not so critical so that they can have the luxury to think about.
I want to ask you also about a very important issue of vaccine hesitancy. Even folks who get most of their vaccines normally might be hesitant about these vaccines because they were developed so quickly. What do you tell those folks who might be saying, well, I'm going to wait a few months before I get this one?
I would tell them I wish that the situation was not so critical so that they can have the luxury to think about it. But the situation is...
I was wondering where that music was coming from.
As deadly as it could be right now. The situation is as deadly as it could be.
You have not yet had your shot. When do you plan to get it? You have not yet had your shot. When do you plan to get it?
This is a vaccine that was developed without cutting corners from a company with 171 years of credentials. 171 years of credentials. I repeat once more, the decision not to vaccinate will not affect only your health or your life. Unfortunately, it will affect the lives of others and likely the lives of the people you love the most, which are the people that usually you are in contact with. So, I think trust science. Trust science.
When do you plan to get it? When do you plan to get it? When do you plan to get it?
The only sensitivity here, Meg, is that I don't want to have an example that I'm cutting the line.
What do you tell those folks who might be saying, well, I'm going to wait a few months before I get this one?
I would tell them I wish that the situation was not so critical so that they can have the luxury to think about it. I am 59 years old, in good health. I'm not working in the front line. So my type is not recommended to get vaccination now. So the situation is as deadly as it could be right now. I don't want to have an example that I'm cutting the line.
When do you plan to get it?
I will. The situation is as deadly as it could be right now.
When do you plan to get it?
My type is not recommended to get vaccination now. Trust science.
I mean, I think it just goes without saying what that was. I mean, the guy's not getting it. It's like, get it? No, I'm not getting it. I mean, come on, man. The guy, he saw his eyes. He's not getting the fucking vaccine that he made. That's like me baking a delicious frosted cake with donuts and ice cream. And all I made it all from scratch. I put all my no, I didn't cut corners. Imagine baking a cake, you don't cut any corners, and then you say, "Oh, I'm not gonna eat a piece. Oh, that's for you. Oh, there's much hungrier people. There's people who well, there's kind of I guess that's not the best analogy because I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind baking a cake and not giving you it all, but it's like okay, I wouldn't even have a sliver. What if you say, oh, man, just offer your own piece to me, man? It's fine. I'm completely fine. I want you to share this with me. Oh no, I don't want the cake. Wouldn't they think you probably poisoned it? I mean, come on. I mean, it's like for example, so what do they say? Don't spark your own blunt first. Don't just start passing around. I mean, you don't know what people are putting in shit. It's the same thing. And here he's like, no, I won't take it. It's ridiculous. And the idiots are still lining up for it. LeBron James strongly reacts to Bronny James Larsa Pippen report. Can I download the video? Can I download the 47-second video?
What's up, guys? Michaela Vernava here with the latest from the PNC Bank Sports Corner. Kyrie Irving went off in his first regular season game at TD Garden since his departure from the Celtics. The Nets guard putting up a game-high 37 points as his team blew out the green 123-95 on Christmas Day. But was there anything extra special about it being against his former team? Irving saying after the game there was, quote, nothing added, and adding of his former teammates, quote, obviously competing against those guys, competing against the coaches that I had almost a year and a half ago. Like I said, I'm grateful. We're going to continue to see them. We're in the same division. So to get us started here in Boston, nothing added.
Yeah, that was a play. I mean, I understand guys, Kyrie Irving's a deceiver. This is an actor for the Jesuits. This is completely fake. They don't compete. There's no competing. They don't compete at all. And I'm sure when he said this, he was all like, nonchalant, no emotion in it, because these people don't care. Also, knows is 163 to 38 prime. 30 years younger than Larsa Pippen. This is the shit yoga. I think I've seen this before for some reason, this tweet. This is just bullshit. BSO blocked you. I mean, this is all play. Yeah, Bronny James is another agent. I don't fully follow this drama, but I mean, I see it as complete garbage. Also, it doesn't help them, work right now. That's why I'm about to end the stream right now anyway. I just want to, get these two things done. If I didn't cover that too much, let me know my thing with basketball. I don't know much about the riddles. Like, I mean, not the riddles, the little ins and outs. But I will sit there and tell you that Kyrie Irving's an actor. Look at this 47 video from the bankers, PNC Bank. That's what I call it, the PNC Bank, highlight whatever. Guys, this is the big bankers, the you-know-who bankers, the Jesuit bankers, giving you this crap. Look, the bankers are sitting there making all this money, stealing your money. Meanwhile, all you're doing is watching this, thinking it's real. Anyone believes this crap. Yep, Pfizer CEO doesn't need to get a vaccine because he's 59 on the front line. Yet they still say, "Oh, everyone needs it." That's just a big liar, man. Hey, Justin. Oh man, Justin Wise. Let me see in a minute, bro. Yeah, Deadliest catch. Oh, he was in 78 episodes. Cause that's a good follow up. Cause I'm worried about in the stream, and we were just talking about that guy. He died. His last name equals 33. He dies at 33. And his name equals 78 as well. And what? He was in 78 episodes, you said? Wow. 78 episodes. I haven't seen that, in here, but I'd definitely take your word for it for sure. Yep. And they got the name wrong in here. We got the name right. They call him McGlanish. It's all good you're late, man. I definitely watch the replay. I mean, honestly, right now, for my attention I'm putting into this, I won't even be able to give you anything good. It's actually because I miss you, bro. I haven't seen you in a minute. So I'm glad you're. I mean, you've probably been here, just like in this watching, which is kind of completely fine. Never feel like you have to comment, but that's just. I mean, that's the truth. If you never commented, I wouldn't know you're here. YouTube doesn't tell me who's watching, unless I looked at the user lists. I don't even want to do it to you guys. Some people might want to be in Christmas list, and not know. Yeah, I'm gonna take off, guys. Work's just getting out of hand, but I mean, the newest happened. I was supposed to end like literally 20 minutes ago. So, hope you guys catch the next one. Yeah, if you're suicidal, take the vaccine. Heal on. Listening will clean your dirty house. Nice. Well, I'm glad you got to listen in. I wish I could go longer, but it's just not practical at this point. The best thing I can do is squeeze in like literally the quickest 2-minute riddle, but I don't think I can do that. British tourists fled Switzerland. World Economic Forum, Switzerland. This is what this is. Fled quarantine. British tourists. Think about it, and they're gonna say these British tourists caused the spread of the second wave, and they're using Switzerland now, where the World Economic Forum is out of. Do you see that? I mean, just guys, looking at this headline alone, you can piece the pieces together. I think this is even good ending on. Even use the Giro brand of helmet. I swear it's an Italian brand. Don't quote me on that, but I'm like 70, 80% sure it is. Just for the Giro watercolors right here. See? So they're the entry brand. These people broke it, and they're gonna say, okay, and then I guess they'll say that now they have more cases. I guarantee that's what's gonna happen. Okay, I don't want to guarantee you that and lie to you because it might not happen, but very, very, very possible. So I think we can end on that. I guess trust me. I don't want to end, but at the same time, I've been going for a while. And you know how it goes. I said I don't want to. You guys, I had a 7.5 hour stream almost. Like that's just what happens. So that's why ending's kind of like just for my own head. It's not the bad. It's not the worst thing. I know you guys don't care, but I love sharing this knowledge. I love waking y'all up. All right, guys. So, and I was assuming Hilan. I'm sure you've probably been here before, and I didn't realize what's good. I mean, I'm not gonna assume you have, but if it's your first time, welcome. If I haven't, see you in the chat, I'll start checking more often. But I really appreciate you being here. It's also why it's hard for me to go. I don't want to leave you guys, but I know you guys don't care because you guys understand. Yeah, Head Rush. He's the most vulnerable class when it comes to health and safety. But no. He said, "No, I'm taking it." So I love you guys all. Yeah, you're welcome. See Junior Arroyo. See, I do like this. I do love seeing everyone who's here just listening, and I think it's fucking awesome. So please never feel like you have to comment. I mean, I like to hear from you guys, but no pressure. I still think it's cool that I'm reaching y'all anyway. So take care. Peace out. Fled 27. Yep. You know it. Thank you guys as well. See you later.